Have you ever had the United States Postal Service lose your guitar? Well, neither have I until just recently, but spoiler alert, they fucking stole it. And I'm going to tell you all about it today, right here on GearGasms. Hi everybody, welcome to GearGasms. I'm your host, Alan Barnes. If you're new to the channel, please like and subscribe. It's mostly ghetto garbage content that I do here, but every once in a while I do something fun, just like today. It's Freeform Friday. And if you've never seen an episode of Freeform Friday, it's a little of this, it's a little of that. It's kind of like one of those live streaming guitar hangs that all the big YouTubers do, but without all the irritating interaction and the obnoxious questions. Today's main topic, that beautiful red sparkle Ep.5 Les Paul, and I did do a video on this before. I sold it on eBay, and instead of going to a collector like the last sparkle top that I sold, this was an actual nice kid named Cody in Mississippi. He's just learning how to play guitar. He was super stoked. I was super stoked for him. I'm in Maryland. It takes 5 days to get 2 hours away. It sits there for like another 5 or 6 days, and then it ends up in Memphis, Tennessee. Now at this point, we're already like 10, 11 days into it. The kid who bought it, he was super understanding about the delay. I was about to lose my mind. I was seriously irritated, but everybody's blaming the COVID. I'm like, okay, whatevers. Another 8, 9 days goes by, and finally he sends me an email and he says, hey, can you file a claim on it? Because someone told me if you file a claim on something that's just sort of hung up somewhere, they don't want to pay the money. That'll motivate them to get it moving again. So I filed a claim, and 2 days later I had a check. The check was from the USPS. It's $109. That was the $59 that I spent to ship it, plus $50. That $50 is the $50 worth of insurance that you get when you send something 2-day priority mail. It's the built-in. Now when I filed a claim, I submitted the actual amount from the eBay auction where you could see what I sold it for. That's not a guesstimate, that's not an appraisal, that's its actual market value based on what I just sold it for. I refunded them their money right away through eBay, and guess what? eBay kept my seller fee. That was the cherry on top to chap my ass. How do you lose a guitar box? I'll answer that for you. You don't. Somebody stole it. So anyway, that's my sob story. Let's get into having some fun. Now the GearGasms rig of the week for Freeform Friday, I always like to do something sort of unique. This is a Fender Stratocaster, Texas Specials, it's an American. I got it plugged into a Mesa Mark V, which you don't really see with a lot of Stratocasters, but one of the unsung beauties of this particular amp among all the other great things it does is it has gorgeous cleans. I'll let you hear it. Neck pickup. Let's try this position. I'm gonna cut to a Spark jam because I know a lot of my audience loves the Spark. Don't be afraid though, I won't make you listen to it for so long because it's just the most basic amateurish playing you've ever heard. But then we'll come right back with a new topic. Here's a question I get asked a lot, and maybe it's not so much a question, but I get flamer comments a lot about this. A lot of people say, Alan, why in the world would you name your channel GearGasms? Some of the people will get on and leave comments like, you got a pervert name. I ain't gonna listen to this channel. You're all about sex and grotesqueness and perversity and smut porn. Oh. And I would say to those people, why wouldn't I name it GearGasms? Isn't that the best name ever? Rolls off the tongue good, and people would remember it. All the names I could have picked, a lot of the great ones were already taken, but out there by itself was this disgusting alliterative word, GearGasms. And I'll be honest with you, when I was trying to think of a name for the channel, I didn't want to put my name in it. That's what it used to be called. But when I decided to do a gear channel, I was trying to think of a name that would be catchy, that would be easy for people to remember. I didn't want to call it Alan's Guitar Kingdom or something, because guess what? Nobody knows or gives a shit who Alan is. And to be honest, I never ever thought this channel would grow beyond maybe 100 subscribers. I wanted to pick something that was easy to remember, easy to find, that no one else had. And I thought it would just be easy for like my friends, neighbors, and coworkers. They'd say, what's your stupid YouTube channel name again? And I'd say GearGasms. And they'd go, oh my God, that's a horrible name, but they'd remember it. What was that again? They're pulling on the bong. I can't remember what he called his channel. GearGasms. Done and doneer. I never dreamed in my wildest nightmare that this channel would grow to the size that it has already. And I gotta admit, sometimes I regret calling it GearGasms because of the look I get. How do I make people know that this is a guitar channel? Well, my original logo didn't have any guitar in it, and I just picked a still from a title that was built into my software, and it looked kind of cartoonish, like one of those Blam things. But then people saw that, and their same dirty minds were like, That's what they sound like. I'll do that again. They went, that looks like splooge. You got a perverted channel name and you got all that splooge behind it. I'm not going to watch your channel. Praise Jesus. That leads me to another topic, mid-roll ads. Now, if you've noticed your favorite guitar channels, YouTube is peppering them with ads. Used to be you got the skippable ad in front, but about a month and a half, 2 months ago, they decided to run mid-roll on everything. Why is YouTube doing it? Let me tell you why. Because they are pushing you to get YouTube Premium so that you don't have to see any ads, because that is guaranteed revenue. What they're doing is basically advertising bukkake. They feel like if they can do this, you'll finally relent and you'll push that YouTube Premium button. But I'm here to say, don't fall into that trap. Don't play their game. They're going to keep in your face. Just wipe it off, crumple up the paper towel, throw it away, and soldier on. Oh. Don't go YouTube Premium. Let's cut to some more music. Dangling, ding, dangling, ding, dangling, ding, 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 dang, dangling, ding, dangling, ding, dangling, ding, 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 dang. Now, if you're not old like me, or if you're not from America, that was some hee-haw shit right there. You know what we haven't done on this channel in a while, and I know all you kids out there love it for whatever reason? An unboxing. Well, I went shopping the other day on the old Amazon, yeah, I know, and I've never, believe it or not, gotten one of those Funko Pop figures. You would think I would have a Funko Pop, but I don't. But I decided to buy my very first one, and you won't believe which one I got. Let me see if I can get in there so you can see it. Rick Allen, the drummer from Def Leppard. Did I pay full price for this Rick Allen Funko Pop? I did not. I got it 25% off. Always go for the lowest common denominator when you're making a joke. I am so sorry for anybody who's offended. I can make that joke because my dad had one arm. It was a Ruger 22 pistol. I don't know why I never bought another gun, but that's neither here nor there. So let's unbox this beast. It's wrapped in plastic. Look at the back. You can get all 5 of the Def Leppards. They've got Joe Elliott and Rick Savage, Phil Collin, and Viv Campbell. No Steve Clark. Come on. And I know what you're thinking. 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 Does he? Did they? Yes, they did. But why not? Rick's always been a good sport about it. So this will be my first ever Funko Pop. I love it. He's got the drumstick in one hand. He's not hiding anything from you. There's nothing up his sleeve. Rick Allen. Awesome. I'm going to put it somewhere on the set so you can see it. Me and him are going to be friends. They did his nice curly hair like he does. I wish they'd have put him in the little Union Jack shorts because that would have been kind of sexy. But whatever. I just buy the stuff. I don't make it. And if you ever saw the Def Leppard movie that they did on VH1, they used to do these sort of rock movies, made for TV kind of things. Sorry, Ole, I know that's your trademark. It was the worst. It was the worst thing ever. And the funniest thing about it is these guys, I think, are from Sheffield, which is a Midlands kind of English place. But the dude that played Rick Allen, for some reason, he was channeling Ringo Starr for his fake British accent. A full-on Scouse, Liverpudlian kind of accent. And the funniest part to me in that movie is they have a scene where right after the accident, he wakes up in the hospital. They told him that his arm is gone. And he says, and I quote, "I can't lose me arm. I'm a drummer." Def Leppard, we love you. Rick Allen, welcome to GearGasms. Of course, we just talked about this thing through the Mesa Mark V, excuse me. Let's hear how this bad boy sounds with a little bit of gain on it. This is the Mark IV. It's got the California Smile EQ. I'm sure you can't see it, but you know what I'm talking about. It's the Mark IV mode. Neck pickup. Got the hum. It's totally genuine. And you hear how even with all that hair on it, the single coil is still really breathe through this amp. Well, what did we learn today? We learned that Funko Pop makes all the Def Leppard guys, including Rick Allen. We also learned that despite everything you hear on the news, coronavirus or whatever, that ain't no excuse for people stealing your shit from the post office. We also learned that you can plug a Stratocaster into the old Mesa Boogie and it'll sound way, way better than you would ever expect it to. As always, I thank you for your time. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I don't give a crap if you ring the bell. Whatever you do in the next 7 days, don't tell Rick Allen about it because he's not a guitar player. He's a drummer. If you want to buy a t-shirt, I would love for you to. They look super sexy. Guys that wear this t-shirt get laid on the regular. True story. Be that as it may, play more guitar, watch less YouTube, but keep coming back here week after week for more GearGasms.